Hello, Dan, and welcome to the Great White North Cross Country Running album. I'm Bob, and also my brother Doug. So, take off, eh? It is not October 19th, but being that you were a total hosehead, you don't know the difference. So, it may as well be October 19th, eh? So, this is the map of the cross-country race, both this one and next week's. So what I did is I put little letter designators on there showing where I'm standing when I'm shooting various parts of the video. So I think I shot like 5 pieces of video. The start, A, then B as they came around that corner, ran back over to C as they finished part of that first big number 2 loop, D when they're coming back around the part of the finishing the figure 8, and then they finish the last big loop around that lake on the right hand side of that map, and then they come back around the finish. E is where I'm standing when I'm getting them coming into the finish. So let's start the race, eh? Yeah, let's. Alright, so here's the start of the race. If you remember where we finished off at the last race, that would be the Austin race. For the people near Colleen, Kaya finished at 22:50, Colleen finished at 23:05, and Claire finished at 24:13 in 7th place. So those were the 5, 6, and 7 runners on varsity. So one of Colleen's goals today, she wants to break 23 minutes. She also wants to make sure she stays on varsity, of course, because that's, just that's kind of one of her goals. So here they come. This is probably just a couple minutes into the race. These next 2 videos, as you can see on the superimposed letters, are both B on the race map. And so she's really stoked to stay on. So there goes Kaya and Colleen right there. So there goes Emily and Emma, both on Winona team, and Destiny. So they're usually the 1, 2, 3 winners. Now there goes Claire. So Claire, like I said, finished 7th last time. So there goes Colleen and Kaya right there next to each other. They're kind of the 5, 6 runners right now. So anyway, Colleen's goal is to break 23 minutes and also to stay on varsity. So that's what she's trying to do today. But one of the other things is that, of course, once the varsity race finishes, you still have to watch the JV race, because if any of the JV runners finish faster than the 7th or 6th or 5th place varsity runners, then those varsity runners get bumped down. So I think that makes sense. Anyway, so here's the rest of the race. So here is C on the race map, which is roughly halfway. So there goes Destiny. Destiny was running in 3rd. There's Claire, who actually has moved up now. She's running in 4th. And then Kaya, and then Colleen and Emily, 5th, 6th, and 7th, one after the other. Now we're up at D. There goes the first Emily, who is the race leader. I'm going to speed this video up a little bit. Destiny's going to go by, Emma's going to go by. There goes Emma, then Destiny. And then the next 4 are going to be Claire. Then Emily has moved up. Emily has moved up into 5th place. So here comes Emily in 5th place, just passing. And then here comes Colleen, just a little bit behind, and now she's moved up into 6th. And then here comes Kaya in 7th. So they're pretty darn close. So like I said, it really is going to impact who finishes where as to who can race varsity the following week. So this is E. So this is probably maybe with a quarter of the race to go. Emily is well in front now. There goes Claire. So Emily's actually moved in front of Claire. And so Claire is in 5th place on varsity. Here comes Colleen, 6th place, about 17 seconds behind Claire. And then Kaya, as it turns out later, we found out she had, I think, a hip issue. So here she comes about 37 seconds behind Claire. So about 20 seconds behind Colleen. Now here we come down to the finish. And there goes Emily, the second Emily. So the first Emily, and there goes Claire. So there is 4th place and 5th place. And now we're just waiting to see who comes in 6th and 7th. Kaya usually has a pretty good kick near the end of the race. So here comes Colleen, and like I said, her goal was 23 minutes, and she's looking at that clock right now. It's like 22, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 23 minutes. I thought she had just beat it in. It turns out that her time was 23 even and 1/10 of a second. So she was, 11 1/100ths of a second off of her goal. And here comes Kaya in at number 7. So now really we're just waiting for the JV race to run. So I watched the JV race, and as it turns out, Marquita, who has been having a tough time finishing races, finishes actually 2 seconds ahead of Colleen. And then the real question is where is Jade? So Jade is the second JV finisher, and she actually finishes in front of Colleen. So what that means for next week, for the section meet, the final race, it's going to be Colleen in Marquita in the 6th varsity runner, and Colleen is the 7th seeded varsity runner. So that was pretty darn exciting. Colleen was really thrilled. She made it into the last race on varsity by 8 seconds. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.